can hear me. Okay? Can you hear me? Hi, Linda. Can you hear me, honey? Am I sounding all right? Okay, you guys. Okay, good afternoon. I want to just jump right on to it. Um, well, Letitia and myself were on their property. I guess that's their property. And they, Marceau was telling them about, breaking underground and all this stuff, but he was telling her that it's going to take some time. And she's kind of excited about it, but he kept letting her down easy. And so the next thing we know is Martell. Martell go on. He comes on this piece of land, I guess it is, with a what you call that? Like he was getting ready to build something. I had been building something. It looked like it was scripted to me. And he and Melanico, honey. Let me tell you about them too. Um, I think it was. I think all of that was fake because Melanica came on the site and he told first she started like so what are we gonna be doing now? And he said that we're gonna this time we're gonna do the wine gathering the right way and we're gonna um we're gonna have the family and all that there. You know what I'm saying? And so the next thing you know, he gonna tell Melanica, he say, oh, I want to tell you something. If you hear something, I want you to know that it come from Melody, that they saying that we have something going together. Well, Melanica said that it's, unfortunate that people would, that any rumors would get out when I was doing nothing but well, she told us about the wedding, and it was making like Melody was hurt. He said hurt. She said hurt people, and and Melanika did say that her assistant told her that Martell was trying to hit on her, and then Melanika turned on Martell and say nobody wants you but Melody. And she said it wasn't no 2 weeks, it was months, and um, my mama did take over, and yes, she did, and then she even lit in on Martell and say, nobody wants you but Melody, and she say, I don't want you, don't want to sleep with you, Martell say, hold on, wait a minute. You say you don't want to sleep with me? Melody say, no. Everybody know you a cheater. I don't want to sleep with you. Oh, Lord. Let me tell you, that was embarrassing to me. Yeah, that was embarrassing to me. And so Melody and Miss Van was at the house and Mel was cleaning up and stuff. and they was talking. So Van was explaining her part about the bottles, which I never could understand about those bottles, and she told Melody that Melody asked her, say, what were you trying to throw shade at Letitia when you posted that about the t-shirts? And she said, yes, I was. She said, but it's a such thing as like, classy shade and like the gutter like shade. They say she say ignorance cannot be understood and it cannot be explained or reasoned with. And she said sometimes you have to let people stay just where they are. And so, yeah, and she said she was disappointed at Martell for joining in with the people on the reunion, saying that she had a relationship with Mark. Van cleared that up and said that Mark's mom said that I think she wanted Vanessa. Say she see him with the Vanessa. Say Mark the one that posted those bottles with Vanessa on there and Mark or something like that. I never could get to those bottles. I don't understand about those bottles. So if anybody could tell me what is that about the bottles, it went over my head. But Melody was saying that, my mother defends me. And if anybody come after my mama, well, they got trouble with me, Because she was saying like Tisha come up there with the teen wife shirt and and Tisha was telling Martell, you saw Van posted the teen wife shirt. She said that he said that's a good thing, ain't it? She said, "Come on, Martell, that was a shade, but Van got a sly way of throwing shade that's well, like Van say, it's like a sophisticated type of shade. That's what Van she have a way to throw her shade, but fun shade that's what Melody called it, and she said she didn't say anything bad and say she made money off of that classy shade because she said everybody else been malicious and downright dirty, but Melody said, so what? My mama threw a little shade, but it was classy. But that Marceau was really, Marceau the one that was allegedly, Marceau started saying things like talking to Martell, talking about, I'm going to say allegedly because it was coming out of Marceau's mouth, that Vanessa was dating for years or something, I think it say for years, or Mark, and he said, I think it was Mark trying to make something out of what it was, and Van say she had to tell Mark to hold your roll, slow up, buddy. You moving it like reading a lot into this. And so Marceau say allegedly, Van say, tell me, well, what is that with somebody paying for school and all this stuff and giving them money, paying his rent, paying his child support? And then Van said that's just saying that helping somebody, trying to help them being a better version of themselves. But Melody said, she wouldn't do it. But anyway, I couldn't get over that because remember when Martell got angry when they said that, and when even when Carlos say, so you had a relationship with Marceau and them brother, and she say, no, it was a friendship. Then Martell say, oh, so you drove 5 hours to somebody's house? Van straightened him out and said, no, um, I didn't go to his house. So she was hurt for Martell to try to side with, the Scots, saying that that was not true. And so Melody say the only reason that Martell is running around allegedly kissing behind, because he's like a Martell. If you notice, Martell is like a what you call that animal that turns into anything that it looks like. Martell hold anybody he's with a chameleon. Martell is a chameleon. When he with Melanika, he talking with Melanika. Melanika shamed him. Both of them, I allegedly believe that they had something going on. Melanika and Martell. Because if Melanika hadn't had anything going on with Martell, she would have gone off and say, what? That's a lie. I never, but honey, she looked like she came with cock ready to go to just throw everything on Martell and say, who wants you? You a cheater. I would never like that. Like it wasn't no surprise. It was scripted. Martell standing on a piece of land with nothing on it. And nobody showed nothing. Well, Martell was building nothing. He don't even have his builder's license. If he does, they ain't told us about it. So I don't see where he was building anything. And for Melanika to drive up, and then they go to hit the top of his truck, the hood of his truck. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, we did have sex when we was in high school or something like that, but she just told him, I don't want you, and all of this kind of stuff. But then the funny thing about it is, I don't know if it's going to come on next week, but then they show up at Destiny's place together. So they showing up at Destiny's place together, but that's Melanika and Martell. And look like to me, if y'all would notice, Melanika and Martell had on the same clothes, look like. Yeah, I think they had on the same clothes. That was a bunch of crap. But yeah, honey, I think maybe next week, we gonna see the fight. But this is what got me. When Tisha had a meeting with Martell, and I might be kind of skipping around, but so what? They skip around, so you got to kind of skip around because this thing is so chopped up. You forget one part and go back to the next. So that's what I'm doing. So anyway, forgive me if it's not in order. But Letitia and Martell had a talk together. She is the boss woman now. She explained to Martell Holt, the tickets have been turned. She let Martell know, I am the boss woman now. And he said that he was sitting there like a baby while Tisha picked him apart and just lay it down like, I am the boss. In other words, she holding all the clout in the company, and told, I don't want nothing out of you like you did before about these 20 women. And he's saying kissing butt like a baby. Oh no, that she said, well, how can I trust you that you won't get angry? But Marceau say, like Maurice say, we need something out of you that will say that you will not what can we have on, like, almost in writing? Like, you won't get angry on down the road if Tisha and Marceau hire you for you to not be dirty again. That's what it sounded like she was trying to say. And so yeah, she want to be yeah, what let's say low down dirty boss, I guess. And as I can see, the subscribers, they don't too much like what's going on with the show anyway. And we have uh saw all of this chopped up, but I believe it's going to get to um the ending of it. But wait a minute now, they even was playing, throwing football. Yeah, they was throwing football and knocking like bowling football or something. Maurice was saying that he was a football quarterback, he and Martell, but he still has it. Martell doesn't. Let me tell you, it has come to the agreement, I see, that Martell Holt is at the, yeah, he's at the back end of everything now. He have nothing. And they was even picking at him in the they're gonna be picking at him next week when he's inside of the Destiny's place. So we're gonna see Stormy drive up in that bad gold car, that truck. Stormy gonna be in that gold truck, and then you're gonna see, you know, Melody, and then you're gonna see just how nasty Destiny is. Destiny is a mess. Destiny, all of that Melody did for Destiny, to see her act the way she act now is sad. And come on in, everybody. So that's about how it is with that show. And we got Live Out Your Dreams say, I hate that show. And Linda say, that was a dirty of Martell to say that about Miss Van. Both of them lied, Melanika and Martell. Low down and dirty Tisha. She's no boss. And so yeah, that's just how it is. About and that's about it, you guys. That's how it is. That's how it is about. But they're gonna, they showed that Wanda drove up in the car, in the truck, and then Marceau and Tisha came up. That's when I thought they were gonna show the fight, but no, they didn't. They cut it because Marceau helped Tisha out this bad car they got, and then bought 2 bars of wine and told Destiny to put the wine on ice. And then Destiny introduced her cousin, and there was a lot of people in there getting ready. Like I said, Melanie and Martell was in there with the same clothes they was on that earlier that day. So it was the same day. But they just cut it. And everybody was in there. I don't understand, because Tisha was dressed, but Marceau had the same thing on. But honey, it's a mess. But that's all I got to say, you guys. We're gonna have to maybe next week we're gonna see the fight. We're gonna see the fight. because Stormy drove up, but you didn't see Stormy face, but I know that Stormy's bad car, that gold car. So that's it, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done it. Please subscribe. Thumbs up the video, and that's it, you guys. That's all I can say. And I'm gonna let you go on this Sunday evening. You go and you have a nice Sunday, okay? Bye bye.